You know, sometimes I have doubts. Sometimes I have doubts that I am doing what God wants me to do. Sometimes I have doubts that I have the power and energy to not sin. Sometimes I even have doubts that, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Sometimes I even have doubts that God is even real. The truth is we all have doubts sometimes. We all have these doubts. We all have these attacks of a spiritual warfare going on in our lives. And sometimes we all struggle. But the problem is when we allow those doubts to turn into unbelief. Doubts aren't bad. Sometimes, most time, doubts allow us to have even a stronger faith than we had before. But like I said, the problem is when we allow those doubts to turn into unbelief. So how do we stop that from happening? One, we go and we look for answers, unbiased answers. We turn to the Bible. We turn to loved ones who won't judge us. We turn to our church brothers and sisters. Two, we have faith. We lean on our faith. We lean on the promises that God tells us. And three, we lean on our love. We lean on the love that Jesus has for us. And we lean on the love we have for Jesus. Even when I go through my doubts, even when I go through my struggles, I know that deep down Jesus still loves me and that Jesus is there. And I know that because of my faith. So like I said, I don't know where you're going, what's going on in your life. You might be struggling right now. You might be riding high on your faith. Wherever you're at, understand this. Just because you're having doubts is not a bad thing. But lean on your faith and your love for Jesus.